If you're using any of these methods to get more customers, chances are you're wasting your money. You see, in today's economy, what makes the difference between a business that survives and one that doesn't is its ability to be found by its customers. We all have TiVo or DVRs, and if you're like me, you fast forward past commercials. I would never watch television if I had to sit through commercials. Radio ads? Forget about it. I don't even remember the last time I sat in my car and listened to lame disc jockeys. People don't want radio stations to tell them what they should be listening to. They choose the music they're most interested in. I don't even think we need to discuss newspapers. I haven't bought a newspaper in years. I guess I'm not alone, as many newspapers are failing. So if the data is clear that no one wants to listen to canned commercial messages and no one's reading ads, much less bus benches and junk mail, why do businesses continue to throw money down the drain, continuing to advertise like we're in the 20th century? There's certainly a much better way to market to your customers and prospective customers, and that's by word of mouth. I think we can all agree that the recommendations that we receive from people we know and trust, friends, family members, and coworkers, is the information that we find most credible. So with that being said, let me ask you a question. If someone asked your customers or employees or even your friends about your business, what would they say? Are you sure that they would say something positive? Do you know how their conversations can affect your business? Well, what if you could be a part of those conversations? What if you could speak directly to prospective customers, past customers, and those who influence the conversation that's taking place about your business? Would that be of value to you? Well, we're thinking that you would most certainly find value in being a part of these conversations, and in the next few minutes, we'll show you how. Marketing has changed drastically over the last couple of years, and most advertising companies have not kept pace with the increasingly viral world that we now exist in. Today's consumer doesn't want to be sold to, but the good news is they're still ready, willing, and able to buy. That is, if you know how to reach them. So how do you speak to your customers? Via word of mouth. Word of mouth has always been the most valuable form of advertising. And why? Because it is and always has been the most credible form of marketing, because you can't buy it. Until now, that is. Word of mouth works because it's honest, it's credible, and it's relevant. It's about getting information from people you believe when you need it. It's not an ad or a commercial. It's real. It's not a sales pitch. It's real people talking about real experiences, and it's the conversation you need to be involved in when people are talking about your business. If someone is talking negatively about your business, do you want to respond with a commercial, or do you think it might be better to be able to speak directly to the person having that problem? If someone is talking good about your business, wouldn't you want to thank them and make them feel appreciated? You can't do that with a commercial either. At least you can't and still be real. You see, word of mouth is being social, and being social increases the image and perspective of your business. And that's what social media marketing is all about. So how do you implement a social media campaign that generates real, positive buzz about your business? How exactly can you take advantage of the tremendous opportunities afforded to you by implementing a social media marketing campaign? The answer? By simply allowing the conversation to come to you. If you put yourself in a position where your customers can relate and speak to you, they most certainly will. Imagine asking people what they thought about a new recipe or if they liked the new logo you designed for your business. Trust me, they'll tell you if you really want to know. Did that new salesperson treat your client with respect? Did your delivery driver arrive on time? You can't imagine the amount of information you can get from customers, employees, and their friends if you simply put yourself in a position to be involved in the conversation. Can your current advertising provide you with that opportunity? With a well-conceived social media marketing campaign, you're a part of the conversation that most assuredly is taking place about your business. Don't be foolish and think for an instant that such a conversation isn't taking place. Right now, you just don't have another way to monitor it or participate in it. Think to yourself for a moment. After you last went to a restaurant, did you tell anyone about it? And when you had the mechanic work on your car, did you like the experience and did you mention that to anyone? Well, these same types of conversation are taking place daily about your business, and no commercial or traditional method of advertising will ever allow you to participate in that conversation. So what can you do? Well, stop trying to find customers. Let them find you. It's that simple. Let your customers become brand ambassadors of your business. Don't just let the conversations take place. Encourage them and participate in them. Here's how we can help. We create advertorial blog posts that go way beyond the realm of traditional advertising. We design our advertorials as blog posts that incorporates a review, but in addition, they ask for commentary from those who've used your business or visited your establishment. Then we add our special sauce to make sure that the advertorial is found prominently on places like Google. Our advertorials are published on our network of sites, which is most advantageous for exposing your business to the widest possible audience. Then we utilize Twitter, and we let our 22,000 plus followers see what we've posted and allow them to post their feedback and commentary. Of course, as our client, we'll tell you what people are saying and what you need to do to react. Then we incorporate your business in our Facebook page updates. Trust me, if you're not using Facebook to promote your business, then you are surely missing out on the mother's milk of localized interaction. To make things really take off, we develop a promotional component, a contest, a giveaway, something that drives people into a frenzy where they're rewarded for their interaction. You may not be the next Charlie bit my finger, but you'll certainly get more buzz than you've ever received from a commercial. Oh, and if you don't know what I mean by Charlie bit my finger, you really need to call us today. Imagine having literally millions of people all intertwined in one network in one geo-targeted locality, all being able to spread a message about what they're experiencing on a daily basis. Can you imagine what the word of mouth that is taking place can do for your business? Or better yet, can you imagine what the word of mouth may have already done to your business? Now take all of that socializing and make it a living entity that allows the conversation and notoriety to live on where other customers, prospective customers, and even your employees can participate in. Are you beginning to see now how this methodology just builds and builds? The best part of a well-conceived social media marketing campaign is that it doesn't expire. It doesn't just end in 30 or 60 seconds, and it's not a weekly invoice that you have to pay. Don't you love it when advertising people tell you that you have to run weeks and weeks of commercial just to get any real saturation or reach? Well, like I said earlier, that's a 20th century ideology. Here's the best part of implementing a social media marketing campaign. You don't need to buy any complicated programs or systems, and you can literally start today. If you started today, you could immediately begin talking to your current customers and encouraging new prospects to engage, all at the same time. You won't have to spend any more money on expensive radio, television, or newspaper ads that no one's listening to or reading. You won't ever have to spend money convincing customers to return or new customers to visit. They'll be seeking you out. If you'd like to learn how you can implement a focused social media marketing campaign, simply fill out the form below and one of our representatives will get back to you today. Or if you like what you've seen and want to move forward right now, simply give us a call at 1-800-343-5701 and we'll be happy to get you set up. A focused social media marketing campaign will change the way that you look at customer acquisition forever, and you'll not believe how affordable everything really is. So please fill out the form below or give us a call today. Don't be just the subject of the conversation, be a part of it.